how close all the parts are, you can still get your bottle in and out. So these are super cool. Why, Bree? Aside from the side loader entry, what is so special about a bottle cage for a bicycle? I'm glad that you asked, because down here is a little tool set. So that way when you're out and about, no need to carry super heavy tools and a super heavy thing to bring with you, which will just slow you down. Instead, this one is attached to here and it will work magically with what you have. Because bikes tend to use European stuff, which makes no sense because we're in America. So we need to get special hex keys now. But with this, it kind of works. How does it work, Bree? Well, it's right down here. You see it? Boop. Yeah, follow me. So down here is where the toolkit is. So, if you want...
Did you just talk dirty to the camera?
I did. If you want to get it out, you got to flash everyone your boob, and then you can unclip it. It's a little hard, honestly, but that's good because you don't want it falling out, and I don't want my boob to be on camera. So, it comes out from the bottom. So...
Her nipples are hard when she was told that she's getting the bike today.
So this one is a right loading entry, and this one is a left loading entry. So on lady bikes, they tend to only have one spot for a water bottle instead of two, which is common for men. And then on some bikes, there's even extra spots right here, which if you're really weird, you could put a bottle cage up there, but I don't know why you would. So on the new bike...
This is what she needs to do on the channel right now. So I have to cut this and put it on there.
Oh.
Go ahead.
So on the new bike, I'm going to have my tool one, bam, and then now I get a second water bottle, and that one's going to go bam, because I wanted to get two rights, but apparently that's weird. You're supposed to get them opposite each other. Why? I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I just went with the crowd, and I said, you guys probably know what you're doing. So I ordered a right and a left, and I figured worst comes to worst, I just reorder it. The one without the tool is cheap. It's only $16, so it's not super expensive. They're usually $32, but they're on sale for $16, which is kind of a score. And then the one with the tool, it has it down here. And if you're really crazy, you could probably remove the tool if you really wanted to. But that's really awesome. And then other things that we got. This is Bree's bag of bike accessories that Jay hates. So in here, we also have, this is the mount for the Garmin that I have on that bike currently. And then I have another mount that came with the Garmin, which I'm probably going to put on the new bike, so I can keep that one on there. And then this is speed and cadence sensors. And this guy is called a tire monkey. Eee. So normally you need like 3 tire levers, and this one you only need 1. Because it gets into where the tire is, it lifts it up and pulls the tire out. It's a European product. This was actually brought by DHL, which was really weird because it's from Amazon. But it goes on the rim, and then you glide along the rim, and it brings it up for you, so that way you don't have to mess up your nails. I'm sure that they didn't mean it for nails. You know, they meant it for easiness, but that's what I got it for. Let's see. This, it might be like a noob thing, but it's a little mirror. So it goes in your handlebar, so that way you can see behind you. Because you're going so fast, you know, so you want to see if there's like a car or another rider, so you can just look down at your hood and see if you could see it. These guys are Presta valve converters. So we have a ridiculous setup for air in this garage because Jay wanted it for his car, which works out great for me with a bicycle. Except that the other bicycle has different tire valves. On road bike, they are Presta tire valves. On normal bikes, like mountain bikes, it's a Schrader valve. So this is a Presta to Schrader valve connector. So you screw this directly onto the Presta valve on the new road bike, and then I could hook up that tire filler the same way that I do on my bike now. So it's kind of like a little conversion piece to make it compatible, because they do sell like the Presta valves for an air compressor, but it's like manual. Like you have to squeeze it while you're filling it, which doesn't work for our current system. Our current system continuously pumps air until it hits a certain pressure. If it fires off air and it stops, it's not going to keep going, you know, because it's going to be like, oh, there's no tire, or oh, it's all the way filled. So we needed something open so that way you can do that. I wish I could find the other Garmin piece, because when I got it, I was like, why would I need this? And now I need it. So it's good that it came with it. I just don't know where it is. It's somewhere in this box. It's like a straight piece. And then at the bottom, this is the grease. Ugh, sticky. That is gonna go into the pedals. And this is my favorite bike seat. It's hard plastic, but here it's Gucci, kinda. So you put your butt on here. So this way all your lady parts are just hanging out. This is actually made so that way men's doppelgangers down below don't like get smushed, but it also works for lady parts. It's a really nice seat. I have another one that's super hard plastic that I might like. I got it for this bike, like the super hard plastic one, but the geometry is wrong. On this, you're sitting super upright, so the saddle is made for you to be all squished like this. So riding like this, it's not right. So I just went back to whatever seat it came with because I knew I was getting a new bike. I just don't know, oopsies, where that Garmin piece went, because that's actually like super important. So it's gonna be super awesome to see the new bike. Oh, so on my bike, I have this little guy. He's super cute. What you do is you hold it down, and now you got a little light. And what's cute about it is when you brake, it works like a brake light does on a car. So it turns solid. And then when you have to charge it, it unscrews like a light bulb. You just unscrew him. And then you charge it. It's a little USB-C hole. Boop. And then you put him back on, you just screw him back on. And now you're ready to ride. A lot of the new bikes have electronic shifters, which is just another word for more stuff you have to remember to charge. Because right now, my level of charging is I have to remember to charge this, the Garmin, and the light that's at the front. And my phone, of course. So if I get shifters, that's 2 more chargers that I'm gonna have to use. But for right now, we're all mechanical. So everything is just functioning as it normally would. Not all crazy. Yes, men's doppelgangers. Let me tell you a story. When we first got this beautiful bike.
Yes, she would, Jorn. Yes, she would. Yes, she would. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this and put this on 1 to 4.
Oh, but I don't know a lot of stuff. People are gonna be like, she's an idiot.
So?
Okay. So anyway, back to this. When I got this from our Trek people, I noticed some differences. There are different wheels on this bike. There are different pedals on this bike. There were different handlebars on this bike. When I'm looking at Trek.com, they don't offer these things that came on this bike, and the same thing actually with Jay's bike.
The only difference with mine, though, is mine is just the handle.
Yeah, and we changed your tires at the store to be a different tire.
Yeah,
too
slicky.
knobby. So, but I chalked it up to I bought it from a bike shop. You know, you don't know if this is how they got it, if it's because it was like this is what they had.
Or maybe Trek didn't put those in there.
Yeah, maybe that was what I was thinking. But for this one, being my hair is so frizzy on like one side, like I'm trying to pet it while I'm talking because I'm staring at all the frizzies. So I tried to blow dry it this morning and then it rained. So my hair was like, what are you doing? So on the new bike, the 44 actually has special components. Because I am such a midget, they have to be special parts. So I will know if they tried to do a double down doocy swap, you know? If they tried to like trick me.
What was that again?
A double down doocy swap.
Tell me what that is.
It's where, so say you purchase this, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what kind of bottle it's supposed to come with.
Yeah.
Because you're new.
Right.
So I give you the cheapest bottle I have,
Okay.
not the nice square bottle.
Right.
And then I give it to you,
Yeah.
telling you this is how it comes. You don't know any better, but I do.
Isn't that just a doocy swap?
Well,
what's
it's a double doocy swap because they replace multiple things.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, like this.
So it's several doocy
This
swaps.
says connection on it, and it should say Bontrager on it. And then the tire is right. I'm not sure about the inner tube. I'm not going to break it open. But then the original seat that came on this was odd too. Like, it's not a company I ever heard of, and Trek doesn't use like
Third party.
Yeah, like random names. Like they'll use names that you know, like Fisk and Shimano and all that kind of stuff. So it was odd. But with the new bike, that's where I was going. It has special components because I'm so petite. So the like shifters are smaller. These guys are smaller, and then also the bar itself is smaller. And so I will know if they swapped anything out because it only comes on the 44. So if they change anything, that's on them.
I don't think they'll change anything.
I surely hope not, because I'm going to look at that picture on Trek.com and I'm going to look at that bike and be like, you guys better match.
You're pumped up.
Same thing for the seat.
So she gets like this.
Seat better match.
She gets like this when she's getting something new. Sometimes when she sees my penis, she acts like this. It's not common.
Jay got me a mini thank you bag today. It was so nice. we went to like a 7-Eleven and there was this petite thank you bag. When I'm saying petite, like it looks like it was for a child who's shopping with his parents and wants something for his candy bar. Like it's little. And I was like, Jay, I love that thing.
And instead of Bree asking for it, I had to be the weirdo and was like, yo, could I steal that bag?
Jay was like, can I get this? And he started grabbing it. And he was like, yeah? Why do you want that bag? He's like, no reason. And he just hands it to me.
And then she has a party in the middle of the Circle K.
Looking like a weirdo. Jay took the fan away.
Feels nice, doesn't it?
It does. Why don't you stand in my spotlight?
No, this because then it won't know what face to focus on.
Ooh, I look fabulous. Pretend I'm riding a bike.
I got you.
Shifty shift. I'm making sure that my shirt won't fly up because it's crop top. Cruising down the highway, on my new bike, I'm going really fast now, I might take a hike, gonna shift now, oh yeah, we're gonna shift again, ooh.
Could you imagine if you were that broke where you had to pantomime getting a bike because you can't actually get one? And that's what you did?
Oh yeah, so for when you buy the bike, every single part is listed as what it is, what the serial number is, and what it looks like. So if I will lose my mind. Lose it! Lose it! Ah!
Okay, we will see everybody later for... She is really excited. We will see everybody later for Bree Saber.
And then tomorrow we'll have an episode of Cycling with Tits. Getting no sponsors.
If you get the bike.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah!